WEHT Local Lifestyles continues.
Well, if you love musicals, you are in for a treat because a musical event is coming your way. Anything Goes is debuting this weekend at the Henderson Fine Arts Center, and that's located on the campus of Henderson Community College. Joining us from the Brilliantly Different production company, I love that, by the way, the director and one of the stars, Farley Norman, is the director, and Claire Toomey plays Reno Sweeney. Welcome.
Hi.
You all look like that exhausted tech rehearsal people. You're just almost over it, but ready to go.
Yeah. We're ready to go.
Well, for people who aren't maybe familiar with the story, can you give us a synopsis? What are we going to see? What's the storyline?
Well, Anything Goes is the story of Reno Sweeney and her best friend Billy Crocker, and they get on board the SS American in order to help Billy win over his dream girl, and lots of shenanigans and tomfoolery arise in the midst of that quest. And it's a real fun show.
As we say, the merry mix-up occurs when, yes, you've got Public Enemy number 13, you've got a nightclub singer, you've got a stowaway, you've got and then romantic triangle, so everything that makes the show great. Well, I love the music.
Oh, yes.
And this is all, Cole Porter, of course, is iconic. What's your favorite song on the show, Farley?
My favorite song is probably Blow Gabriel Blow, because it's just a ton of fun to watch and to listen to.
It is indeed. What about you, Claire?
I'd have to say the same thing. That's like, it's really, it's a really, really fun number. It's probably it is probably the biggest dance number in the show. And yeah, it's a really fun number.
I get a kick out of you. And well, I like them all. You know, you're the top. I mean, this great music. And this musical was a hit in 1934, and it still has, no pun intended, sea legs. People still enjoy it. Who's the ideal audience for Anything Goes, Farley?
Honestly, it's for all ages.
Okay, good.
It's because our show is very modern, and we use a bunch of teenagers in the show as our entire cast. So that makes it very appealing to younger audiences. But then, as the show is relatively old, it has been updated as we go. So it's great for all audiences and all ages.
Well, one of the challenges of doing this show and any musical locally is finding enough tappers, it's really dancing heavy. So was that a challenge for you?
It was, but our choreographer, Emma Stovall, really tackled it head on. And what we have is an amazing show with lots of dance, and the dance numbers are amazing.
Who did your costumes for you?
Our costume designer is Sierra Pearson.
Okay, that's great, because again, a wonderful costume show, because you're in that period with all those wonderful, like, beautiful costumes.
I think this is the most costume-heavy show I've ever been a part of.
It makes a big difference.
The most costumes that one person has, I think, is 7, and the minimum is, I think, 4.
Wow, and how big is your cast? How many people
are
in the show?
We have 18 people in the cast.
Wow.
Yes.
That is amazing. Now, that'll get you a good crowd, too. So if I want to come to the show, how do I get tickets?
Well, you can get tickets at the door. Every day, the show is at 7 o'clock on July 17th and 18th, and then at 2 o'clock on the 19th. So you can get tickets 30 minutes prior to each show. And if you would like to order them, you can call 270-860-3961.
And you can check our website, too, to get all that information. You can also go to the Henderson Fine Arts Center website, and there you can see the seating chart.
Yes, ma'am.
True, so you can kind of pick your seats. So tell me how you're feeling now as you go into opening night.
Well, tonight is our first preview, so we got a bit of a small audience to help practice what it's going to be like in front of an audience. We're all, tired. We've been having 10-hour rehearsals the past 2 days, but I think we're all also very, very excited to get the show in front of an audience, because we're all really, really proud of it.
It really changes things, doesn't it? When an audience is there and you've been rehearsing in this kind of dead theater for so long.
It'll definitely be, it'll be good for the show, because, we as actors, we feed off of laughter and applause and reactions, basically.
Okay, what about your favorite moment in the show? Because a lot of ups and downs in this, a lot of excitement. It's the big moment.
The big moment, definitely, I think Anything Goes. The title song at the end of Act 1 is kind of, it's just, for me at least, everyone's on stage, and then all of a sudden they clear off and there's just a spotlight, and it's just me singing, and it's like, it's almost like a turning point, but it's also kind of just a song that wraps everything up together, and
It's that big Hollywood moment, that
Yeah.
big Broadway
Yeah,
moment
the
we
big
all
Broadway moment.
all performers long for.
Yeah.
Well, we wish you luck, break a leg, and go this weekend to see Anything Goes at the Henderson Fine Arts Theater. It's going to be a great show.